Well, you saw it. You saw it. You know, it was one thing to see it as opposed to reading what happened. It gives you a different emotional response. To the women who have went through similar abuse, it was gut-wrenching, triggering. Then you have some men who found it to be disgusting as well. Okay, it's an emotional response. Granted, if anyone with some level of empathy would have an emotional response to that. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. Let's talk about how Diddy got to that point where he can be so brazen to do such a thing in a public space, not even in a private space, but in a public space. Who cares if he may have rented out the floor? It's still public because there's cameras. He didn't care because he knew he can buy people off. Did he think about that in the act? No, he didn't think about it in the act. Like, oh, I can abuse her and buy somebody off and get the tape. No, that came after that. In the moment, in the very moment that he did what he did, he didn't fucking care about anything. How do a person get to that space? How do a person get to that level of toxicity? It gotta come from somewhere, right? You don't just wake up and be that way. It comes from somewhere. Let's be clear. Men in general have aggressive tendencies. And if those aggressive men by nature have aggressive tendencies, if those aggressive tendencies are not managed, are not controlled, are not harnessed at a young age, they will come out and they will get more aggressive over time, right? That's one level, right? But then you have men who feel entitled, who feel like no one can stop them from doing whatever they want to. How do you get to that point? That's the question. You've been told all your life that, oh no, you've been told the majority of your life that you are the man. Then you were granted with all this success and power off your hard work, okay? Off your hard work and your talent. But you pissed on that talent. The moment that you are the first woman that you abused, you pissed on that talent. The first time you put your hands on a woman, you pissed on that talent. Because that was the point where you felt entitled that you can do anything that you want to do. Because of your stature, because of your fame, because of your celebrity. You got there. That's how you got there. Over time, you're like, oh, I can do this. And she comes back. We don't know why she came back. We don't know why she stayed there. That's a whole different story. But I promise you, she was scared. I promise you, she was conditioned and groomed to stay. I promise you that. I don't know, allegedly in my opinion. But you have to be under a certain psychological mentality to stay in a situation like that. To not seek out help. You are fearful. You don't know where to turn. And you don't convince yourself, oh, it's not that bad. I have I'm sleeping in luxury hotels. I have the best of everything. This isn't that bad. You don't convince yourself it's not that bad. So you stay. Until one day you wake up and the bruises have healed, but your mentality is broken. But your emotional state is broken. That's when you say, okay, enough is enough. I'm out of here. But let's just take it a step further. And how some men that don't even have nothing, that are not even as powerful as Diddy was, who still find it okay to abuse women, to attack women, to disparage women, to treat women like a commodity. It's men out here today that ain't got a dime in their pocket that do the same thing that Diddy did to that woman. How did they get there? Society, the Manosphere, this patriarchy, these ideologies that put women below men, men who identify with these ideologies that women are supposed to serve men, are supposed to cook, clean, and lay down for them whenever they want it. Men with this type of ideology end up like Diddy. Yes, Manosphere, you are Diddy. When you go online and disparage women, talk about women, talk about their weight, talk about their skin color, talk about how they wear their hair, talk about their behaviors, their attitudes, all under the guidelines of just, I think I'm better than women. Or women are supposed to conform in this type of way to appease a man. And if they don't, guess what? I'm going to abuse you or beat you or disrespect you online 24 hours a day. Because I'm a man. Because I have a penis. I can talk to you any kind of way. You serve me because I'm a man. Because I have a penis. Manosphere, you are Diddy. In a verbal way. Some of you who really, truly identifies with it are doing the same thing he's doing. And if you're not putting your hands on a woman, you're verbally abusing her. The Manosphere, their whole thing is accountability. Their rhetoric, their ideologies has absolutely nothing to do with accountability. It has everything to do with disrespecting a woman, especially a black woman, because it's a popular thing to do. It's a popular thing to do. It's a cash cow. There are countless men who go online and say all these, and when a woman is on a panel with them, they're not interested in her feedback. They're not interested in what her mindset is. They're not interested in her opinion because they shut her down as soon as she make a good point. You know, that's what they do. That's all I wanted to say. Manosphere, you are Diddy. You are the verbal version of Diddy. Manosphere. That's it. That's all I have to say. This is serious. It angers me. It frustrates me. That's it. I'm out. It's your girl.